Yo, yo. How's everyone doing, Zeta? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm alright. Got wine in it. That's how it's going. It's going wine at 420. Which, I mean, I guess it's not that bad. Not like I'm drinking at 10 in the morning or something. How you been? How's everyone been? What's your Sunday saying? It's glorious outside. I don't know. I felt like working on this song. Not this one. This is just some chill hop. What'd you get up to? Anybody get up to anything fun on the weekend? Anything good? Base God coffee. No, I'm actually trying to cut down a bit, to be honest. I drink way too much coffee. Even the decaf stuff, I'm pretty sure is like not the best for you. Hey, welcome, Stazd. Yeah, well, I normally start my day with a coffee. I used to be really bad. I'd have like, I don't know, 4 before lunch, and then I'd have lunch, and then I'd have another one after lunch, and then throughout the day, and then it's just like, by the end of the day, I'm just like, man, why does my body feel like a raisin? Why can't I stop pissing? It's not good. Well, I'll tell you what, this is barely wine. This is rosé, I think. I mean, it's some cheap shit from the shop down the road, but it's actually really tasty. And it helps me create. To be fair, most wine is bullshit. I'm not about it, but just need a little something to take the edge off, you know? Man, that sounds like problematic talk. Daddy needs his medicine, yeah? So if anybody tuned in, when was the last time I was on? I think it was a couple of 3 days ago, maybe. And I was working on this track, which tentatively I'm calling it The Last Time, as in kind of meaning like the last, age, the last time. Bit of a double meaning, I guess. And I was going to do my usual thing and do this kind of like, oh, look, it's Blade Runner Space Jazz. Let's use a unison super saw with loads of reverb on it. And then I realized I've done that for like every single song for the last, I want to say 2 years, just forever. So I am trying something a little bit different this time. And it'd be really good to share it with you guys. See how you're vibing with it, see how you're feeling with it. And so the two things that I want to kind of get a sense of is there's quite a few distinct sections in this song, and I'm a little bit kind of I'm just not 100% convinced that they all tie together. So that's the first thing, is just kind of listen as much as you can with like just completely objective ears, and see what grabs you. Oh, I'm glad you're finally here. Thank you. Where are you from, actually? Where are you watching from? What is the guitar in the middle of the rack? This is a Schecter SLS Evil Twin multiscale. So I've not used it for this track yet. Hey, excellent, fellow UK person. So the reason I've not used it is when I'm writing and I have a guitar plugged in for like extended periods of time, that's an active pickup guitar. And it always kills my vibe if I have to like change batteries and stuff, or I get kind of prangy that it's like I'm not getting the maximum output. Nice one, thank you. So yeah, I've been writing primarily on the RG2228, just so I can leave it plugged in and work things out. And then what I'll do is when I'm sort of happy with things, or happier with things, I'm gonna go back in and retrack it all with the Schecter, which should sound really cool because the pickups on it are quite nice and tight. But I want to get it all kind of in place as to what I want to do first. And also the strings are newer on it as well. I think on my Ibanez it's like, I don't know, a couple of years old or something. Right, fuck the customers. I don't know what they're on about. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Stas. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are working on some new stuff as well. If you were on the last, well, no, you weren't on the last stream because you just said. But the last one I did, I was working on some new Zeta stuff that me and Dan have been finishing. And I know we're doing like a follow-up to his like sort of solo stuff. And I mean, I'd even like to do a little mini tour of it again, to be honest, because it was really fun last time. So I'm going to shut the fuck up for a minute and turn off this beautiful, soothing chill hop for now, anyway. So we're going to give a little blast of the song where it is at the moment. Hey, Drystad, my man. Oh, dude, thank you. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. So, lots of stuff to do still. Honest opinions, just soak it in, see what's working. If anything feels abrupt, anything feels weird, you can tell me. But there's lots to do still. Just bear in mind. That sound is getting changed as well. Thank you very much, Zeta. This is an adult language zone based code. You can swear all you like. Thank you. Thank you very much. so that is the song as it stands. So I was making a few little notes there. They're kind of just small things. So I think the first thing is like, on a first listen, or if, some of you may have heard this last time, does that flow okay? Because the 2 points that were kind of sticking out to me was possibly that the first usage of this, that thing kind of feels like it comes out of nowhere. But I think a big part of that is that it's doing this sort of like monumency minor second interval thing it's kind of out of character with the rest of the song. So I'm thinking I might just strip it either down to just the chugs, or have the high note do the something around that main sort of motif thing, although I don't want to overdo it. Hey, Jonathan, my man. Nice to see you. Clint. Excellent. Got the gang in. Got the crew in. One thing that I did do, and I'll show you a little bit of this before we get sort of stuck into the details. I've sort of started adding some, cinematic. Was the last transition into the final section long or uneventful? Yeah, it's this thing. So from this point, there needs to be like a big riser or something going on there. Maybe. Do you guys know the soundtrack to Alien? And it has those little staccato flutes that are kind of doing like these little spacey ARP things. That might sound really cool to put in there and do it like almost like a halftime version of the guitar and string ARP. You know what? I'll make a note of that. Final quiet bit, try Alien flutes. Won't be the first time I've used flutes in a song. I actually used flutes in, I want to say Mimic. I think it was Mimic. Or was it Tombstone? One of those two. It really worked. So yeah, I kind of, one of the things that I was having trouble with was kind of blending these two sections together, from like the orchestral to the, to the riffy bit. And I actually stuck some big like trailer drums in there. And those drums, because I'm sure people are going to ask, all of the orchestral stuff that I'm using in this is Audio Imperia stuff. I've done a lot of work with those guys over the years, actually doing some more now again, which is really, really nice to be back involved with those guys. But they seriously have some of the best orchestral and trailer libraries in the business, I think. And this one is really cool. It's a collection of big... So it's all of that kind of stuff. I'm also using some of these aria strings for the arpeggio that I layered with the strings, which is... But what I might do on that bit is, at the moment, it's doing that, and it's not really adding anything. So I might go back in and strip that back to just eighth notes, which would sound cool. Right, so... Where are we going to start? Where are we going to start first? I mean, I could work my way through this list. Might as well, while I've got it. It's that da-da-dum, da-da-dum. So the accent should always be on the sort of on beat. I can barely hear it really. I feel like they should have some kind of fill. That's it. Is your kit listener side or am I bugging out? It is listener side. That's how I started doing it a long time ago, and it stopped. Or another way to put it is it's left-handed. So many lanes and colors. I love it. Yeah. The one thing that I wish Reason had so bad is folder tracks, because when things start to get this big, it's like, yeah, I do wish there was a way to kind of package like the automation up with the tracks that they belong to and stuff. I've been asking for it for a long time, and I'm hoping that we get it eventually. Right, so we sorted out the hats, choir volume in the B section. These choirs are sick, by the way. Again, Audio Imperia. The library is called Chorus. And it's got like everything. It's got those kind of like Duel of the Fates? Dueling Fates? Duel of the Fates? I think I've got it here, actually. I mean, I know they're not the notes. Shut up. Right, what are we doing? Choir volume. So we'll use the expression automation to kind of just blend this a little bit better, because it pokes out a bit at the moment. See how that's sounding. First time chat. Tipone. I haven't seen a good pone for a while. Jim, do you ever feature on other artists' songs? I'm not sure I've ever seen you rip a solo on someone else's song. If you do, how can I get a hold of you? I don't. There's two reasons for that. One, I'm incredibly self-conscious about my solo skills, and I'm not very quick or reliable. And secondly, I work a lot, man. And it's no slight against anyone that would love me on there. I would love to be in a position to do more of it, but you know, Monday through Friday, I'm 10 to 6. If I do anything out after that, I tend to make it this or lying on the couch watching reruns of Star Trek The Next Generation. That might change at some point. And if it does, obviously, I'll be happy to put myself out there for it. But I do know some people that do awesome solo work if you're looking to get some features and stuff. So that note dies out a bit quickly. So what we'll do is we'll just lengthen that. I mean, again, no point telling you these are also Audio Imperia horns. What I have them on at the moment is I have them on what's called, I think it's like quick mode or something like that. So by default, these samples all have like, I think 200 or 125 milliseconds of like pre-attack. So what that means is if you sequence them in, everything's going to sound like it's late. So you kind of turn that feature onto program. When you've finished, you can sort of put all that pre-attack back on, shift the MIDI data back, and then it'll sound more realistic. Because the legato on these, when that feature is off, is just got that nice like rip to it. And obviously it's going through a shit ton of reverb as well. So there should be a little harmony part there, and I don't know what's happened to it. Did I mute the trumpets or something? Huh, trumpets. Now, why does that disappear? Oh, dickhead. I muted the MIDI notes. No worries, Bass Guard. Thank you for popping in. Have you done live orchestral stuff before? No, never. To be honest, I've not really done any orchestral work. I've had all these libraries sitting around, and I've not really known what to do with them. But with this track in particular, it seemed to make sense. See, that's kind of getting a bit lost. So what I might do, I'm going to keep those last two notes, maybe, and we'll duplicate this legato because obviously it's a monophonic patch. Also, I need to remember to save like a lot because there's a ton of stuff being used. So it literally just needs it's a bit of a smoother sound than the yeah, it happened to me earlier because I was working on a little bit of this. Hey, thank you very much for the sub, mate. Appreciate it. I was working on it offline earlier, and I think one of the first things I did was like delete a neural amp, and the program just disappeared. It's like, okay. So then what we'll do is automate some expression there so it sort of swells. So let's address this thing. Also, yes, I have temporarily relapsed. I bought one for the weekend. I've still got it. I'm not going to buy any more, I promise. So I mean, we could try it with just the look, John, dude, I need something. I need something to take the edge off. So instead of that little, I was thinking, end it on the and then when it kicks into the smiles and cries thing, which is anyone that's eagle-eared will recognize that that's where that little passage is from. It should link better. It will sound less abrupt. I'm honestly surprised how many tracks my system is running of neural and everything else with OBS running as well. I recently went up to, well, I say recently, 64 gig of RAM, absolute game changer. Like I just keep loading stuff in. I mean, all of this, I'm only at 47%. So if I wanted to, I could have twice as much again. Not that I do want to, but nice that I can. And I'd also like to, at some point, Jan, who owns Audio Imperia, sent me over expression maps for Cubase for like almost all of their products. So I'd really like to try some kind of conventional, like trailer style orchestral stuff. That might be a really cool thing to do on stream as well. But yeah, anyway, get sidetracked. So how would I fit that in? And also, where's that noise? Oh. I need a new one of these. It's losing its powers. Dude, really? It's fine. These are only temporary guitars anyway, so. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Hot Garbage. Awesome name. No, I don't like that. What are we thinking about just chugs? Because it's quite full on up to that point. And that maybe leaves some room to put something else in there. Could maybe even start teasing that motif thing in like a lower octave or something. Let's try that. Ah. What? Right, what is the phrasing of that bit? I think it should go bump. What? Yeah, no, that's right. And then we'll do the same with this thing. Let's try that. Hey, Sober, how you doing, man? Ah. Dude, that's not a bad shout. Keep forgetting to do the wow. I mean, that might sound shit. Could just do like a dead stop. That might sound cooler. Maybe on this middle track, I could do like a little hit it again. Bring that up. I'm not feeling that wow. I think it should just be a dead stop. And then we'll do like a big reverse, like shtum. I'll have to manually trim that. I think it works better with a longer note, maybe. Hey, thank you for the follow, Hurricane Gregor. So, I mean, I could just boost this whole... I could either boost the whole track or boost it just for when the no comes in. Yeah, I did consider it, John, because obviously you've got that. Maybe that would work, actually, you know. Right, let's see. Let's see. Now this, I'm going to have to save on this because Helix has a habit of crashing for some reason. But it also has the best pitch shifter. So maybe like one of those kind of semitone doubled tappy things. Let's see. Pitch. Poly pitch. Ah. +1. That's nice, isn't it? So, how would... Like, I mean, just as an example, how would it sound if I just copied that phrase and put it on this horrible... Nope. Yeah, I mean, I could try it without the semitone. It's kind of fucking horrible. Yeah, I know, right? So what does it do? It's a... I always forget what the pattern is. Oh, something related to... Nope, not feeling that. I don't know. I'll come back to it. I know something does need to be there, but I don't know what. Holy shit, that is loud. Why is it so loud? I swear it wasn't that loud before. I think that does work, it's just too loud in the mix. So we'll go... Pay no attention to the shitty playing behind the curtain. Is it this thing? Yeah, that's connected to. So I really need to name that layer guitar gain and call that. Yeah, for some reason I boosted it there. It's the opposite of that. Hey, Nikki. I can't remember if you... In fact, I'll tell you what, because we got some people in here that we didn't have before. Going to give it another spin. We'll hear the changes that we made. So it was the song that I was working on a little while back. I think you were in for that one as well. And I was explaining to chat earlier that where normally I would just put like, you know, Blade Runner synths on it and be like, look, I'm in space, but it's jazz. I decided to move it up. I made it big, orchestras and stuff. I know how you feel about choirs, but trust me, it does actually work in this song. So we'll have another spin through and then carry on working through. Yeah, agreed, John. Needs something in there. So yeah, that's where this is up to. Nikki, how are you feeling about the choirs now? It's like a movie soundtrack, you know? That's kind of what I was going for. If I have this like an offset melody that starts like a beat after or something and then put some delay and reverb on it and shit, it might sound cool. I don't know. So let's do another note track and do... what I might have to do is delete... Yeah, because there'll be sections where they're playing the same note and that wouldn't make sense. No, not feeling that. Maybe if I just... Okay, I have an idea. So what key is this? This is in A... So let's see. If we do up 7 semitones, 1 repeat, and then scale correct to A minor, which I guess is the same as C major, but yeah, whatever. Now, what is going on there? Why is that happening? Oh, it's because it's playing chords, dickhead. So if we do... right, let's turn all the notes off and just do a custom. Don't know if I'm feeling it. I mean, it sounds cool. But it's a bit... Don't like it. We can maybe do it again. But it needs something in there. We'll see, we'll come back to it. Oh, uneven hi-hats in the epic bit. Oh, I've deleted it now. I'll tell you what, I'll undelete it, but I'll mute it. And maybe we can change the notes or something. I don't know. More build into the final section. Maybe... Let's see. Let me try and do some of this intro first. I want to work on this intro. Oh, it's taking so long to save the song now compared to where we started. I'm going to use some of my ready-made drones that I've made, because why not? Now, these are quite soundscapey. I want... I think I've used that one before, maybe in Corruptor or something. But it is cool because it's got the it's got choirs in it. And then we can do like a... let's see. In the last bar. Hey, thank you so much for the resub, Thompson. How you doing, man? It's been a while. Bram. And then we'll do the same. Here, and maybe we could take this thing and reverse that. Sounds like a wet fart, that thing. Don't know if I like that. Maybe we can use a different different Bram. So that was from Jaeger, I think. Yeah, I know. Wow. Let's try that. And then... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12. That literally sounds like nothing. Twinkle Town. That needs to last longer, so... That's one of the things that I do like about working in Reason, is the automation, sort of keeping it in clips and stuff. It just makes it so much easier to move things, copy things between tracks, stretch them out and whatever. Do we have any... Try the subtails, maybe? I know I always use these things, but they work, you know. Yeah, I actually did some... I'll show you them in a second, actually. So that folder is all sound design that I did for Audio Imperia stuff, so they're in some of these products like Jaeger and whatever. Still feels a bit abrupt. Yeah, I think it was in... Was it Dark Dimensions? That one's kind of shit. Don't like that one. Yeah, that was a fun job. I enjoyed that. Maybe we could take some of the low end off this drone. Maybe. We could even automate it so the bass comes in over time. That would sound cool. Oh, it doesn't go that low. It's fine. It's whatever. So we do chorus R and automate the mod wheel on it. Hey, thank you for the follow, Fiery Ghost. Thank you. That choir could be more pronounced, I think. Now I just need like yeah, this is all too futuristic. Let's just go into like classic risers maybe. Oh, I did find a good trick today, actually. So I have it sometimes where... Oh, God, that's loud. So say if you resize a sample to where you want the thing to be, but it's hard to kind of line up the end of it. What I did was reversed it, put snap on, changed the length of the audio to like an even size, and then reversed again. And then you can make sure that you get that exact point where you want it. I'm sure there's an easier way to do that in other programs, but... try one of these. Shdoom. So the software, Fari, is Reason 12. So if you're not familiar with it, it basically looks like... So when you work in the sequencer, it's very much like other DAWs. A few features missing that I would like, but it does all the important stuff. You could do like comping, pitch correction, MIDI editing, all of that stuff. Kind of works much the same as anything else, live, Cubase, whatever. The mixer section is really nice. Like every channel has its own SSL style thing, so you can do like filtering, EQing, dynamics. I haven't actually used any of it on this, to be honest, but it is good. You know, you can get half the way to a decent mix with that. But the really unique thing about it is that rather than opening up like plugin windows as you would do in a normal program, everything lives in this rack. So every plugin is like a device, and all the controls for it are just right there on the front. You could tidy this up a bit as well. You could put things in different rack columns and stuff. And then obviously it opens VST plugins as well, so you can use all of that stuff. But the really cool thing is if you flip around to the back, you have access to all the wiring. So you can do a lot of really cool stuff with processing if you want to. You can create your own types of effects and devices and all sorts of stuff. But if you just want to use it as a normal DAW, I mean, that's how I use it most of the time. It's really cool though. I like it. And you get it on subscription as well. It's called Reason Plus. Right, so here, let's do a reverse, and then we'll go into the comp edit, and I'm going to scooch this along so you don't get the reversed impact, but you get the lead in, and see how that sounds. A bit of pre-delay maybe on that, so it kind of separates the impact from the reverb. All right, see how that sounds. Yeah, I know, it's the best. Really smooth decay on it as well. The brass thing, I got that from the Elite Dangerous splash screen when you load the game up. Felt like I make it sound cooler. So that's getting a bit lost, so we'll do keep the expression up for that bit. Yeah, that sounds better. Taylor, Paul, I see you're still using the 2228 over the Schecter 8. Are you happy with the new 8 or prefer the IBI? So, as I was saying earlier, the Schecter is active. So if I'm sitting here for hours on end with this thing plugged in, just trying stuff out, or sometimes I'm just sat here and forget that I've got it, like now, I don't want to be draining the battery. So what I'm going to do is, when I'm kind of happier with where things are at overall, I'm going to go back in and retrack everything with the Schecter. It's a fantastic guitar. I do love it, but I don't like running out of battery halfway through a session. Shit! Thank you very much, Thompson. Or maybe that should go... What can go in this bit? Because that sounds dumb as shit, just stopping like, wah. Maybe just that. That sounds cool. Oh, I'm gonna fuck that up a lot, aren't I? I mean, it's kind of in the same thing, I guess. Let's just see how it works with one. I'm not going to like triple track it until I know it works. Nah. Something like that, though. Ah! Nice. I could do. I'll tell you what, let me triple track these and then I'll do the same thing on bass and then see if it works either with both of them or one or the other. I'm kind of, it sucks. I'm a bit hesitant to do stuff just with bass at the moment because it's MIDI. And I was looking online and I asked on Facebook the other day about recommendations for a multi-scale 5 or 6 string that will do low F sharp or maybe even octave under E tuning. And the BTB 805 MS, I think, came up quite a lot as a sort of good, you know, off the shelf alternative to Dingwalls and Quake basses and all of that stuff. So I'll look into that, but I'll try it on the MIDI as well. Wait, did I just change? Oh, I did. I just changed the tempo. Change it back. Okay, we're good. 172. What do we think? I don't know. I'm not sure. Ah, it's the wrong fucking bass track. So let's try that now with just the bass. I think it will sound goofy because it's MIDI. I mean, I think if it was real, it would sound good, but it sounds goofy. It works underneath everything else. But I think for now, we'll keep it guitar. It is a good idea, but yeah. I think anything that exposes that sound on its own is a bit risky. Okay, so automate smiles and cries before the major lift. So there's some strings that are playing that, and they are getting drowned out by the guitars. So we'll just bring them down a bit, like just a decibel or something. How would they sound octave up? Terrible. I don't know, what are we thinking? Octave up or octave down? So this is before. Or octave up. I'm thinking up. Octave up. And maybe, even for this bit, switch that up an octave as well. Yeah, that works. I like that. Because then it elevates, rather than just keeping that the same the whole way through and just changing things around it. It makes it feel like the whole thing's getting bigger. Right, what is this thing doing? Sorry, that reverb will stop in a second. If I can't hear it when I mute it, doesn't need to be in there, so... Okay, so that was... we did that. Tie guitar phrasing to final drum fill. Hey, thank you. Welcome. The blonde sway. Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah, because I think I'd just copied and pasted before, and it had phrasing from the old bit. Yeah, sounds good. Nice. Tie guitar phrase into final drum fill, done. Some orchestration over the final motif reprise. So that's this bit. maybe, I wonder how voice would sound. Oh, I can already tell that's going to work. That got me. I like that. Whoa! Bring the volume up. Yeah, see that, having that sort of choir sound, it just helps tie that riff back into the sort of like orchestral sound of the rest of the thing. I've got to change the bass phrasing as well. What the fuck? Oh, another thing is, sorry, this is completely random to mention this at this point. When this main sort of chorus bit came in, it just wasn't fitting with the rest of the track at all until I added in piano underneath the guitars. So without, it's nothing. But when you add it in, it just adds like a nice weighty thing. Anyway. So for this bit, I think I'm just going to play it in. Yep, that'll do. Oh, is that I don't know, something like that. Do you reckon that's going to get me DMCA'd? Oh, I wanted to make this bit sound bigger. So if we put the French horns, trumpets, legato, Brahman, low brass into their own thing. Call this brass horns. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Jelliot. Group. And then on this thing, I'm going to put yet another effect. And it's like I've used this before in quite a few things. It's a pitch shifting delay. So you can kind of cascade down like through multiple octaves and stuff. So without, with. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Could maybe even offset it a bit so it kind of they cascade down over time. And then, because we don't want that on all the time, we'll just turn it on for the intro and then off during that main swell. So that is Alt, delay, bypass. Right, should we have a spin? What are you guys saying? Just see how it's feeling with those new additions to the intro, everything, and then keep going through the list. I still feel like I want to do something, maybe lead guitar-ish, but I don't know where to put it yet. So we'll have a think about that.
Thank you, John.
Not sure if the that synth-based thing is working on this bit anymore, because nothing else in it is really synthy, but we'll see. Hey, Tholibu. Nice to see you, mate. No worries, we'll catch you next time. Right, so we want to boost the volume of this thing when that kicks in. Feeling good about it though, like overall. I think it sounds pretty cool. Everything seems to flow, which is good. Oh, thank you. You alright, Mum? I don't know, when we thinking.
I'll start doing something now. Oh, did you start the wine?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, save some for me.
Well, Will, can you bring it over, please?
No.
No, I need. Can I have just one top up, please?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. It's helping me write. Just a bit more. She won't give it to me. Oh man, denied. Thought you were cool. Okay, so this is FimSil Energy Gain. And we want to really pronounce that for the end of this bit. Oh, thank you, Mum. Oh, you were on camera for a second there, Mum.
Where?
You're there, that.
I'm not, am I?
Yeah, you're on. You're on right now.
Oh my God.
That's my mum, everyone. Thank you, Mum. Oh, Nikki says hi, by the way. She's in chat.
Oh, say hi.
Oh, do you know, Nikki, I'm coming up Monday night. So if you fancy, I'll be there for probably about 3 nights, I think. So if you fancy popping up, get a takeaway, watch a film or something, I'll be there. So that note it feels unnaturally long, considering like singers have lungs. Too loud. Oh, you mean like if they kind of alternate between them? Is that what you mean? Or am I being dumb? Okay, make it longer. I think it may be time to get on some guitar retracking soon. Oh, that's not even going to line up. So then we need one of these guys, which goes here. Ah, yeah, there was something else I needed to fix as well, which was these strings are goofy. They don't need to be doing that. Is there a quicker way to do this? I mean, sorry, this is not content. You know what? Because I know what I'm doing. Because I'm nice. I'm nice to the stream. Little background music while we wait. What is this? That's not the hip hop raccoon. I'm not going to make you just sit in silence while I remove every other note in this phrase. Don't ever say I don't do anything for you guys. Earning those subs, man. Has been nice to be back on again though. Like I took, well, I didn't write anything for maybe 4 or 5 months. It's quite relaxing. What are we thinking about? What are we thinking about themes for single artwork? What's it making you guys think of? Apart from like doom and destruction and all that fun stuff. Oh, well, there's so many notes. You know what I could have done? I could have just played it in again. A tree growing out of a bloke's head. Yeah, I was thinking of someone getting like disintegrated by some kind of temporal energy wave. Been watching a lot of Star Trek lately. Just all the time. I always watch Star Trek. Yo, has anyone seen Lower Decks? I finished season 3 of that today, and it is fantastic. It is legit the best, well, joint best Star Trek with Strange New Worlds since The Next Gen. I don't even think that's a controversial statement. I think most people agree. Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, it's very like, it's extremely in-jokey. Like, you need to have seen fucking every episode of Next Gen. Yeah, Picard 3 is good, Robert. 1 was okay. 2 was just an unmitigated dumpster fire. I did not enjoy that at all. It felt like it was written by people that just have a deep dislike of Star Trek fans. And it's like, no, we're doing this now. We're doing this thing. And like, I don't know if it was supposed to be like a typical, you know, time travel jaunt, which I know is very Trek, you know, but it was done without any charm or humor or anything. And I just couldn't figure out who it was written for. Sure as shit wasn't me. You know, when you just wish you hadn't started something. Content. Looks really good. And you guys know that there's a crossover Lower Decks Strange New Worlds episode on the cards as well. I think Boimler is going to be in it as his animated self, and I have no idea how that's going to work. A friend of mine said I think like the first half of the episode is maybe animated or something, but they won't be coexisting because that would be weird. Here's a tip for you: when you're doing this kind of thing, don't wait to select everything before you do what you're going to do, because if you deselect by accident, you have to go back and do it all again. Learned that the hard way. The good thing is I don't have to do this for both parts because it's identical but just octave. So I'll do it on this one and then shift it down. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's more. Don't want to do it anymore. This is where AI would be really good. Can you imagine that if, like, in, I don't know, Cubase 20 or something, it's like, hey, it looks like you're trying to delete every other note. Would you like me to do that for you? I'd be like, yes, please. I mean, I think we are getting there. It is at that point. Hey, David, how you doing? You've tuned in for the best bit, mate. Me listening to Chill Hop while I select every other 16th note of these staccato strings. I promise I'm almost done. It will get interesting again. Well, that's the thing, mate. Like, I basically don't read any AI news that's older than about 2 weeks. Because in that space of time, it's just like, it's already old news. Hey, it's in key. Did we do it? Is that all of them? Yeah, there we go. So now we can just grab all of this. Go down 12. There you go. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. I feel like there was an easy way to do that. That's what happens when you do stuff the lazy way. It actually takes way more work. There's a note in there that's getting in the way, and I think it's that one. Because it's supposed to be like a harmony part. Does that work? Okay. Yeah, David. Well, there's if you want some nostalgia, see if you recognize the little melody in this thing. Thank you, Ben. It is, yeah, it's the smiles and cries bit. Surely, John, it's Egypt. Which reminds me, I need to watch Stargate again from the beginning. So I think on this short strings thing, I need a gain utility. And then, because I want it prominent for some bits, but dialed back. Atlantis was really good as well. I enjoyed Atlantis. Right, I think we can retrack some guitars now, because I don't think anything is going to change that much. And the strings are newer on this thing. Also, there was one other thing I wanted to change on this. So on this beginning bit, it sounds good when it goes between muted and open in time with the melody, but it doesn't do it here. So see what I mean? That should open up with the rest of it, I think. Oh man, we are out of tune now. How do we feel about the, there's no solo part in this, there's no lead part. But does it matter? Hey Charles, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. I think there's enough interest in the yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. If there was a lead section, it would have to be a new part of the song, and even then I don't think it needs it, to be honest. Actually, no, maybe that open phrasing doesn't work. Going from this, it works when you change notes, but not when you stay on the same note. So let me just refresh myself on what this does. think we'll cut the.
Wait, do you want me to bring it there and you return?
Oh, is it up?
Yeah.
Oh, what are we having?
Salmon and soft cheese on naan bread square.
I'll eat it here if it's all right.
Yeah,
You don't mind, do you? I'm on a roll. Sorry, I love it here, thank you. Aw, thank you, Mum. Din din. Oh shit. I mean, I will. I've been on for like 2 hours. I'll stop in a bit, but I'll do some tracking first. There is a gent bit in this song. I'll show it to you right now. Hey, Arjul, thank you. But there's only 2 bits where that happens. Now, what did I fuck up here? So I think I'll drop that note in so I can get a decent attack on it. So ah. I don't think this needs to be triple tracked, but we'll do it anyway. It's better to have it and not need it than the other one. Maybe a small lick on the last bar. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we could even try and link it into the that thing. That could work. Ah. have a thought like a... like that, but not shit. I don't know, we'll try it. It might work. Or it might be too busy. Just single note. That should sound a bit tighter because it's newer strings and everything. I'm just going to have a bite of this because I'm starving. Oh man, it's good. Nice. I did hear something in my head here going no 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 no. Yeah, that works. I like that. So let me try this. Depends if I can play it clean or not. What do we think about that rather than just straight notes? Because it changes that riff up a little bit, so it's not just doing the same thing. Yeah, man. Okay. Maybe if I play it up here. Okay, well, let's focus on that first bit. I think it works better up here. Need something there. So the first bit of that works, I think, but I need to figure out a pattern for the thingy. Yeah, it needs to continue that. I think I need to mute the one I've already recorded so I can hear if I'm... What should... I don't know what that noise is, but thank you. Hey, 500 bits! Thank you so much, man. I just go straight into the... Focusrite, 8920. I'll show you the tone setup and everything in a second. Sounds good. Yeah, this is... I have to mute this to hear it properly. So all together, should sound pretty good. So that needs to do something. Wait, what did I do? Oh, if we did that, dun 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 dun. So like, and then that will. I don't know how to do the Gajira scrape. How do you do it? Is it that? Got it. This is going to be messy. Maybe dun 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 dun. That'll do, I think. Got to mute the old one. Fuck. I mean, we're not going for perfection, you know. Okay, I think one of these at the end was probably okay. Fuck it, that'll do. I don't want to be here all day. still not convinced by that little da-do-da-do-da-do-do. Bear with me just a second, guys. I really need a wee. Yeah, I think because there's so much happening, David, just keeping it simple. Right, give me just a sec. I'll tell you what, I'll give you some... Oh, man, that's better. That's busting. Sandwich is really good. In case you were wondering. I'm sure you weren't. I mean, don't need to do this again, but it will sound a bit brighter with one. I feel like that needs a volume boost there because there's only 2 tracks. It's salmon and cream cheese, Nikki. Really nice. are we thinking about keeping that note, the semitone up, just in the middle and having the chugs on the sides? Or would it sound cool to just have double tracking? Hey, Lewin, how you doing? I still think that would work better, you know, just a... We'll try it. We'll try it both ways. What is... No, don't be doing that. I might go back to the do-do-do-do-do-do. I think it sounds cooler. Maybe if we do... I think it has to be down there. That sounds better. What? Yo, what is making that noise? That's not good. I don't think it's the socket. I think it's the cable, maybe. That sounds better going into... Ah! Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Sunny. Yo, please stop. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's try. I do actually have another cable. Yeah, this is an instrument cable, I think. Okay, okay, I'll do a blast beat. Hang on. Oh, come on, you bastard. There you go. You know what? I'm just going to ignore it. It's probably fine. No, it's something else. It's fucking weird, it's what it is. Not happy with that. Pink lemonade, Lewin. To be fair, I had stopped for about a month. But, you know, shit happens. That transition is way better. So, we've linked now the start of this and the end of it. It sandwiches a lot nicer. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Starkiller. Should I maybe do this just a single note? Because at the moment I'm doing... Let's try it both ways. That sounds cool. So do... what blast speech shall I do? Oh, I'll just do the normal one. Let's try that with... But without this shit. Oh. Too many mutes, I think. I really hope that noise isn't coming out in the... Yeah, it sounds okay. It's weird. It only seems to happen when I'm not playing. I don't get it. It sounds way better with the chords instead of singles. Hey, Will, how you doing? Nah, too much. Oh my god, stop. It's most likely that the jack cable doesn't fully touch the output socket connectors. They bend a bit outwards. You can try to bend them back to fix it. Yeah, that sounds like an opening up the guitar jobby. Not even had it that long. Try that in a minute. Drop my avocado. Was trying to eat it with a spoon. Flew off the plate. Do I even... Wait. Try and fix this now. I mean, probably should have fixed it before I started. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? I believe this will be a Philips jobby. I'm alright, man. Yeah. Same old, same old. Oh, I didn't even put it on. Fucking shaft. While I fix this, and again, apologies to anyone that's already heard this song about a million times today. I'll play this for you, Mike, and you can tell me what you're thinking about it while I try and fix this thing. Hey, thank you very much, Mike. When it's fully done, I mean, to be fair, it's not far off. And I never really go too overboard with, like, perfection on my stuff, you know. I think a couple more takes here and there and I'll just put it out. That build could be bigger. That's where we're up to at the moment. Oh, I couldn't fix the jack, by the way. Hey, thank you very much, NSR. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But it seems to hold it together when I play, so... Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. It's come out of a weird place, you know. I wasn't writing anything for like 3-4 months. And I was talking to a friend the other night. I was out in town. I was like, oh, yeah, when I'm really pissed off, I seem to write really good music. He was like, yeah, you want to be careful with that. Like, don't form a positive correlation in your brain between feeling bad and writing good music. But, you know, I'll take it. It'll do for now. What do you guys think about going back to the... Do you think that's too much, or just single note? So single. Or half and half? Yeah, so I think we'll do half and half. I think do one half with just the opens, and then go and bring that cradle bit back. No worries, mate. Have a good one. We'll speak in a bit, though. I'll be on. Oh, the I know what you mean, where it does the triplets. Hard. Yeah. No. Sorry, I'm not that guy. It's not happening. Oh, I can hear the... Oh man, this is bumming me out. Oh, let me see if I can... Maybe I can see what's on if I take the back plate out. I don't know why it's done this, because I've not really used this guitar that much. I've not taken it out anywhere. Yeah, I know. I mean, I could use some Studio Magic maybe and just cheat, but I don't do that. Let's get some... I'm assuming I can get to the... I can get to the springy bit of the jack from inside, maybe? Yeah, possibly. I'm pretty sure it is the guitar, though. Yeah, so that's the other one, when I move the cable around. And this is this one. Wait, what? Why is it not doing it now? What the fuck? So it doesn't do it when it's this way down. But it does it when it's that way. Right, chat, help. What is this? Is it picking up some fucking, like... Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's this... I will just try it in that guitar, but I think the fact that it happens when it's a certain orientation... Maybe it's the... Just checking the battery is in, so it's not, like, power's cutting out. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a whole bunch of fucking wires in there. Well, it doesn't do it if I... Like, I'm So it's definitely one of these cables. What if I just pull them out temporarily? It's what separates us from the monkeys. Wow, comically wrong. So I had to pull... I think there's an exposed wire that was touching something metal in the guitar, and I just pulled them out a bit so they're not touching anything. I will have to go through and make sure there's no noises elsewhere. That's fucking annoying, man. Yeah, there was a loose wire or something. It was a crackle. I'll go back and just check if there's any bits that, you know, sound obviously bad. I'll redo them. If it's getting drowned out by everything else, it doesn't really matter. So one thing I did is I played the no, muted, it needs to be open. So we can just... Ready? Do something with that, like filter it out or whatever. Yeah, it's Neural DSP-14, Ed. I did myth, yeah. BTB 805 MS with some nut filing to make room for a 175, I think. I spoke to a few people that were using that for low F sharp tuning, no problems. haven't saved in a while. Yes, I did add loads of strings and choirs and brass. Nah, that kind of kills it, I think. Anyway, I'm wondering that, yeah, it is, mate. Yeah. That chord that I play, I moved to a power chord, but also I could do, let's try that. Yeah, I think that works really nice. Let's do that. I play a lot of Forza Horizon. I like 4 more than 5. Default myth. It's just the whatever the patch is when you load it. The only thing I did differently was just put this guy in front of it. It's a rack extension for a reason, but any EQ pedal in that shape before the amp. And I might even, for the big Gajira bit, I might turn this off or automate that low band up so you get some bass back in the thing. Because it's a tiny bit thin for that bit, and I think it needs to be bigger. Twat. So it should be... Okay. Hey, thank you very much, man. Yeah, no, I'll keep it just doing single notes, I think. Maybe not octaves. We'll try octaves. Nah, single notes. We'll do all down picks as well, I think. Sake. We are back at my mum and dad's. I'm still sorting out house stuff. See if I can remember how to do this rhythm. There's a little bit of a dum-dum-dum that's supposed to be in there. Fuck's sake. What? Noise. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the fact that they are active. I would like to get them swapped out for passives at some point, but it's not a big deal. We'll get rid of that little string fart at the end. Do one more because that was a bit sloppy. Hey, thank you very much, James. Yeah, I'll show you the drums in a second because it's quite an interesting little setup. Noise. And then that needs to go on here. So yeah, that the drums are so much shit on my desk. There's some avocado that I dropped on the floor. Everything. Okay. Yeah, so the drums are Invasion by GGD. So that's kind of doing all of the shells and stuff. But I've taken out all of the low end from the kick and most of the close mic for the snare, and then I'm using just a single flat sample. So it's quite robotic, but I quite like it for that sort of like hyper metal sort of sound. Yeah, it's cool. It's my favorite drum sound at the moment. It's what I used on Machine God. Right. I actually don't think... No, I think you have to play them in. But it has mutes. It does have cymbal mutes, but you have to map them to a key on... Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, it's got chokes, but you have to map them to a key. On Superior 3, I think you can use Aftertouch. So if your keyboard has it, you can press the crash and then press a bit harder and it'll choke it off. Maybe you can do that on Invasion. I don't know. Hey, no worries, man. Lurk away. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for the follow. We are 3.5 hours deep. So I need to go in. This is lame, but I need to check that these don't have that horrible jack noise. Sounds okay? Yep, fine. The tone, mate, is buy Fortin Nameless, load the plugin, don't touch anything. That's it. And just chuck one of these at the front. Just do that. That's the tone. Oh, the blue plugin was so this it's a Reason rack extension device from a developer called Kuasa, Kuassa, but they also do VST versions as well. So they have like a whole guitar suite of their own. There's like a PV, some Marshalls, an Orange amp, all of that stuff. They are really good, but I tend to just use their sort of stomps and their EQ pedal and all of that stuff. Really good though. I mean, any EQ will do. I don't know if this has a particular characteristic or tone or something that makes it good for guitar. Yeah, I did. I saw that he's a partner. In fact, I thought today was his stream day, and then I realized when I went on that I'm probably going to be streaming when like 1 million people are watching Brown, but maybe it was yesterday. Anyway, I think I got away with recording those guitars without hearing any of that jack crackle, so we're fine. Right, let's take stock of where we are. We'll still come back to that. I don't know. More build in the final section. We still need to do that. Orchestration over final motif reprise. We did the choirs. Tried the alien flutes. Didn't work. Click in the note. I can fix that. Something clashy at bar 71. Come back to that. Right. Shall we? I'll tell you what. Let's go for a playthrough. The whole song, and I'll play it as well. Dan Tompkins, DM Tesseract. He streams like all the time. If anyone could do a shout out to Linky's channel, that'd be great. could change that, potentially, Will. I don't know how, but... MIDI. Thank you very much, man. It wasn't consistent earlier, I'll tell you that. This bit still needs more build, but we can work on that. Maybe a drum fill before this? Guys, I think it's... Is that done? Would you say that's done? I mean, it's not mastered, but I'll just chuck ozone on it or something. I'll be alright with it. I had to put foil on it because there was some... the nut was cut too deep. I think whoever had it before me... oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, the nut was too deep, so I was getting really bad string buzz on the opens. So... Oh, there was one thing actually that I wanted to just fix, and it's just a small thing. Well, two things. I wanted to put a drum fill before the final chorus kicks in, and I also wanted to fix the hats are doing some weird stuff in this, and they don't need to be doing it. let's try... Nope. Don't like it. Or maybe like a digga 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 digga. Ugh, stop it. So it's just a case of what kind of drum fill comes before this bit. Could just be something like that. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Does it need anything there? Oh, maybe. I tell you what. Keep it simple. Let's do. Hey, thank you so much for the gift of sub, Thompson. Appreciate it, mate. Let's do. So we'll bounce bounce that in place. Oh, really? Why would you do that? That's kind of annoying. Why has it done that? Okay, all right, let's try it a different way. Let's do audio track. The input should be stereo and loop back. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay, nobody make any Twitch noises for a second. Wow, ready? Oh, come on. Okay. So we can delete that and we can reverse that. Comp edit. Slide the stick attack a bit outside of the clip. Nice. Right, guys, I think that's probably it. I'll do a couple of little touch-ups offline. 3 hours 40, I think, is a decent length stream. But yeah, I think all the guitars are sounding fine. There's a couple of bits where I might drop that guitar arpeggio out because it's like it's not really necessarily adding anything. I think it could be getting in the way. Maybe should we do one more little whiz through and just for peace of mind, one last playthrough. Then the next time you hear this song, it will be mastered and it will be out, and we'll do some artwork, give it a name and stuff. But yeah, let's do one more playthrough and then I'll come offline. Right, I'm coming off. Thank you so much for everyone that stuck around. Had a good time. Definitely cheered me up. Got a lot of stuff done. I did look to see if there's anyone to raid, and there isn't. There's nobody on that I follow. So I think we'll just call it there for now. But I will be away for the next sort of couple of 3 days. When I come back, I'll get back on it. But in the time between then, I'll imagine I'll try and release a song, or I'll at least be working on the artwork and stuff. So wherever you guys are, have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, and thank you all so much. And I'll catch you next time. In a bit.